Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Tomasz here, and in today's video I prepared the top 5 accessories which you can actually get for your camera, GoPro. If you're just starting out, you don't have any accessories with you, just bought the camera and you're thinking what you can possibly get to get yourself going. Alright, so bear in mind that I specifically chose it very carefully to focus on what can be actually the most important for you if you're just starting out. Some of these are actually GoPro branded, but you don't have to actually take the GoPro brand. You can also take a look at some third-party accessories and so on and so forth. Alright, see you guys there.
Alright, so starting off, the first one gonna be actually the GoPro 3-way, which is I think one of the best accessories if you just starting out and you don't have many accessories with you, mainly because it's gonna serve you as three accessories from the very start, from the very beginning. So the first thing, the GoPro 3-way gonna serve you as a handle. You can mount your camera on top of it and just use it as a grip. So if you want that small, little bit compact version, you can just use it in this way. But if you just want a little bit of extension, you can extend it a little bit, hold the camera, get the shot, and if you bend it in a certain way, you can just always get rid of your arm from the shot. Your camera gonna take a photo without your arm being in the frame. Also, another cool thing I think about it is that at the bottom of it you got actually the tripod, which is hidden. If you unscrew it from the bottom, you can see that there is a tripod. Let me just extend it for you a little bit. So there is a tripod, you can place a camera on top of it, but you can always screw it back in from a different angle. And if you want your tripod to be a little bit higher, you can place it around like that. I'm not sure if you guys can see it clear. Alright. And you can always bend it a little bit forward, depends on your likings. So I think, yeah, that this is one of the coolest accessories if you don't have many with you and you're just starting out and you're planning to buy something versatile. Okay, so the second thing on my list gonna be when you get GoPro, you're probably gonna get some spare batteries because GoPro batteries don't last very long. It's gonna be like 1 hour or maybe 30 minutes. So you will have to sooner or later speed up your charging process, and this is why I recommend something like a dual battery charger or any other chargers that are out there on the market, mainly because you don't have to plug your camera into the computer or laptop or whatever and just charge a single battery every time it's in the camera. Mainly because I recommend this because you can put a few batteries in it, you can just plug it into the wall or laptop and still have another battery in your camera and just go on and shoot while this thing is charging your batteries. So yeah, I think this is gonna speed up your process if you just want to save some time. Alright, so the third thing I would actually like to recommend is, I think that's gonna be the biggest investment in case of protecting your camera, and this is gonna be the super suit or any other dive housing for your camera, mainly because it's gonna give you that extra protection from all the scratches, bends, and in case you drop your camera or dust elements and so on and so forth. And also that's gonna give you a much more protection from the water, mainly because it's waterproof up to 60 meters. So you are actually not limited to 10 meters range as it comes with the camera itself. But also, if you look closely, I already put it out, but on the back there will be a tiny little bit of seal, which I have here with me. And the thing is that you can actually take the seal out and clean it. And as long as this seal, the O-ring, this O-ring is clean and free of any dust and debris, it's gonna assure that your camera is waterproof and it's not gonna have leakage. If you guys recall, in the GoPro Hero 6 or 5, you actually cannot take something like that out, and that's why I don't necessarily trust this camera to be fully waterproof. I think with time this O-ring in the camera itself gonna deteriorate, get weaker, and that's why people claim that they have some kind of leakages. Alright. So the fourth, I think, highly important accessories, especially for me, because I like to do time lapses, will be to have some kind of a tripod. And I think the best actually tripod that are out there on the market for GoPro particularly will be the GorillaPod action tripod, which have those joints in the legs which can be bent to adjust to no matter what kind of surface you're planning to use your tripod on. So if it's a flat surface, fine. If it's also some uneven surface, it's also fine. It's not gonna move as long as you adjust it accordingly. But also the best part about it is that those joints can be actually wrapped around certain objects. So you can place your tripod almost literally everything. So you just your imagination only where you want to put the tripod on, and you can always get the shot no matter where are you going. Alright, but if you are actually looking for some smaller version, I would say that, and that caught me by surprise, but actually the GoPro Shorty, which I will extend it for you, the GoPro Shorty actually took me by surprise because this is a very compact and small version of a tripod, which can also be extended a little bit if you want to get that a little bit extra reach of I don't know, from the grass or wherever you place it, but it has to be put on a very flat surface, so it's not moving anywhere, and also it can serve you as a handle. And again, this is very compact, small. You can extend it to get rid of your arm from the shot if you want to get a selfie or record yourself. And the best part about it is that yeah, the size, you can put it almost anywhere, like your pocket or wherever. And as soon as I realized how less space it takes in my camera bag, I just started to take it wherever I go. So yeah, this is quickly became my favorite mount. And lastly, the fifth accessory which I chose will be the GoPro casey, mainly because you need some way to actually store your equipment. You have to put it somewhere, and I think the GoPro casey is actually the best case out there on the market, mainly because it provides you with the small compartments which can be easily removed from the case. And if you got some bigger accessory, you can always put it. You're not restricted to some foamed factory cases that are out there on the market. You can just easily adjust it, place it wherever you want. Let me just put it all together for you guys so you can see. You can place it wherever you want, you can adjust it. Let me get rid of this one. So yeah, you can just literally pack whatever accessory you have, as long as it's a reasonable size. Obviously you're not going to put your El Grande or a huge tripod in it, but if it's a reasonable size accessory for GoPro, you can always adjust it to your liking and put it in. And what's more important about this is that inside this case there is a small little bit protected bag, and if you wanna put all your screws and other sharp elements, you can always just put it in there and you're not going to damage your camera.
Alright, thanks guys for watching this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, subscribe to the channel if you like, and as always, leave me some positive feedback and maybe share what kind of accessories you have and think that should be the top 5 accessory for your GoPro and so on and so forth. Alright, see you guys in the next one.